Alright, hey guys, Paxter, welcome back to another DragonFable video this fine Tuesday. And in this video, we're going to take a little break. Finally done with the Malures / Champion of Avatar saga. And for this week, we're going to be doing primarily side quests. So first of all, we're going to be starting the video with Defiers of Fate. And then afterwards, we're going to be looking at Ma'ar, whatever you want to call it. This area, I don't know how long this will take, but according to the DragonFable checklist, I kind of missed out on this, so I might as well check it out. And then yeah, I'm just going to continue doing side quests Friday. And in the next video, we're going to be doing some of the Frostville quests. We're going to get into Frostville, a lot of stuff. I think, yeah, we're at chapter 7. I just want to pretty much just get caught up, hopefully up until chapter 19. Very long. If you saw my previous, last year's video on Frostville, I tried doing the current quests and I failed pretty bad. But nevertheless, I feel ready. I got a lot better classes. I got Soul Weaver. As you can see, I'm using Soul Weaver now, Master Soul Weaver. After like 20 episodes, I finally took a break from using Shadow Hunter. And yeah, so for the next 2 weeks, from the 15th up until the 26th, I'm going to be doing Frostville. So 2 weeks, just purely Frostville quests, making sure that I won't feel too short. And to end the year off, I might do something rather different. I'm thinking I might do like a top 5 like best book 1 videos. It's kind of like recapping book 1. Kind of like a top 5 format, just like playing clips of my previous videos, just like, yeah, just a little bit of nostalgia. And with that being said, I do plan on doing like a top 5 book 2, even though book 2 is rather short. Top 5 book 2 moments, and then afterwards, once I'm done with book 3, top 5 or maybe even 10 of book 3, because it is very long. There's a lot of, I feel like when it comes to just like my personal favorite moments in DragonFable, a lot of them are from book 3. Kind of expected with the writing. But yeah, so for this video, just gonna get right into it. Going back, last time talking to Awanta, at least for a while. I don't know if she'll pop up later in book 3, especially towards the climax. But yeah, if anything, next year, beginning of next year, I might start the main story again. Yeah, just going into the gala and just proceeding onwards. Because looking at this timeline, we're pretty much at the home stretch for book 3. I'll definitely go over some of the side. I'm tempted, man, because I know they're adding more quests into book 3, so I might do, we shall see. I mean, I might do the gala and then afterwards stop at a certain point, do some book 3 side quests until the final stretch, because looking at it, yeah, this is the last, this milestone pretty much. We completed everything, completed all 6 heroes, Thorns, Malures, Calamity, Nest. It definitely was a journey. Still waiting for 6 heroes, so hopefully that comes out before I finish book 3, but that seems very unlikely. And yeah, that's a lot of talking. Very long intro, but just want to explain stuff. Anyways, here we go. Defiers of Fate. Oh gosh. That kind of jump scared me. Much needed break. Excuse me, Gargornson. This worm bait does not appear to be cooperating. It's not supposed to. You're essentially killing the worm. So yeah, you pierce it in the you pierce it on the hook, and it lures the fish to bite. It's going to be moving. Ah, I see. It's supposed to be slowly tortured and drowned. Its death throws, triggering the primordial bloodlust of the awaiting fish. I suppose when you put it that way, it's kind of. I'm telling you, just use some cheese or fruit. And how's that working for you? Worked fine back in the shack. Your sacrifice will... okay. Your sacrifice will bring sustenance to many. Your suffering will not be in vain. Me when I fish, you are a hero, small one. Fishing is supposed to be relaxing. Rest in peace, worm. Clearly not for the worms, and not for us. I will not be outdone by Wanta in this endeavor. Do you still need some help, Mialos? I am fine. The hero worm bait, less so. However, my sensors indicate that a storm is approaching fast. Will this have a negative effect on our day out? It shouldn't be a problem. Well, as it slowly gets darker, you know, they say rainy weather is better for fishing. So even if we get a bit soaked, we'll be fine. The precipitation will increase our chances of success. That is good. Yeah, although if it's a big storm, we might want to be careful. Do your sensors tell you when... Gary Gordonson, my sensors indicate that it is currently raining. Right. Thanks, Mialos. I am glad to assist. Great job. Come, hero Wormbait. The time has come for us to forge our own fate. You're not really giving the worm any freedom, you know. Are you sure you don't want to try, Lock Key? The others seem to be having fun. It is not necessary. We shall observe. Suit yourself. Now, where did I put my angler outfit? Where did the old lady go? Gary Gordonson, have you seen Owanta anywhere? I need to keep an eye on the competition. She was just here a moment ago, wasn't she? Maybe she went down to the shore for a different spot? A different spot? I see. Can't say fishing has grabbed my attention entirely yet, but at least there's something to learn. It takes skill, knowledge, and patience. I'm sure you'll do well. The rain isn't a bit of a bother, isn't it? I could create a barrier perhaps, but if I do that, I'm not focusing on the bobber. There is quite a different strategy involved, it would seem. Error. Alert. What's wrong? We are no longer able to detect presence of Mialos in the nearby vicinity. A search and rescue operation is recommended. Mialos? Mialos? Oh, I hope they didn't fall into the water. I haven't finished adjusting the frame for underwater operations yet. Like swimming. Nada, hold on. We shouldn't be splitting up like this. First Owanta, now Mialos. Something's going on here. How do we lose track of them? Aren't they like 10 feet away from us? Are we just extremely nearsighted? We just can't see anything out of frame, essentially. Something fishy. Oh gosh, the return of Cthulhu Chu. Let's go after her, Lock, Key. Ruthier, we need to stick together. A logical conclusion. We shall follow. Her face is hidden. What does this mean? Nada, there you are. I thought you were looking for Mialos. Nada? What? Error. Alert. Yes, I can see she's gone. Another life form is present. It is watching. That's what Cthulhu does. He likes to watch. Waiting. Same thing. Oh no! Oh shit! The Johnny Fish Bearer of Souls! Oh gosh, even worse, dude. I thought it was Cthulhu, but it's actually the Johnny Fish. That is my thumbnail right there. Maybe the ultimate villain of DragonFable. Yeah, dude, screw freaking Janya, Sepulcher, even freaking Warlick. Sure. Yeah, this is the main villain right here. You! I should have known! Okay, hop in my bag, Ruthier. We're going swimming to the locker! Am I missing some context here? Please note, it is inadvisable to go swimming during a storm. There is significant risk to your health and safety. However, in this story, we are currently disregarding common sense. I mean, I'm walking underwater and also breathing. I mean, didn't I pollute the water, at least the ocean, with like water breathing potions? But this is a lake, so does that still take into effect? ... Do we follow? We do. Yeah, just breathing underwater, just not soaked at all. Oh, hello, Gary Gordonson. Looks like we're getting all sorts of visitors today. We can breathe underwater, and there is somehow enough light to see. How fascinating. You're an elf, right? A water elf? Hero Wormbait appears to have perished. Take a moment of silence, man. Or just rest in peace, dude. We shall avenge you by freaking eating Johnny Fish. That guy deserves to be eaten alive. Hi, Aquila. It's a relief to see you're all safe. You all safe after you started vanishing one by one. Oh, do you know these people, Gary Gordonson? Yeah, they're acquaintances, heroes. This is Owanta, hero of Leshak. A pleasure to meet you. Lock and Key, ancient storage devices from a time before ours. Greetings. Mialos, a hero from another space and time entirely. aka MechQuest. I'm pretty sure that's Mialos is a MechQuest reference. Hello. And Nada, researcher from Leshak's past. Also, I have some stuff to talk about. Once we get into fighting, I'll talk more about Nada, because I do have some takes on her character. That was kind of brought to my attention. That's me. I hope they haven't been giving you any trouble. None at all. While there is always danger down here, I welcome the change of pace. Greetings, friends of Gary Gordonson. I am Aquella, a water elf, and protector of the seas. While you are welcome as guests here, please be sure to not to leave anything behind when it comes time for you to leave. Our ecosystem is a precious one. If it falls out of... Hold on. You said you're a water elf, right? The one from Gary Gordonson's stories? Yes, I am a water elf. Thanks to the efforts of Gary Gordonson, my people have been restored from the clutches of the Ancient One. Then, do you know anything about the Abyssal Elves? There was someone we knew... Oh, that's right. Has anything happened in the depths recently, Aquella? We met an elf named Renthalis, and... You and your companions explained Renthalis' story to Aquella. Great job. I see. So this Renthalis was one of the Abyssal Elves? Unfortunately, as far as I can tell, there has been no change from the depths. The Ancient One's hold over that long-abandoned place is as strong as ever. Then Renthalis' sacrifice was in vain? Even if his people are still corrupted, at least he's free. That's something. Is there anything we can do to help? The remaining Abyssal Elves, that is? It was his wish, his goal. There is no easy answer. In ages past, the Abyssal Elves were charged by Nesso with securing the depths of the seas, maintaining order, and defending from threats. But when the Ancient One woke, chaos spread throughout the entire ocean until all were lost. You restored the Water Elves, didn't you, from the Ancient One's influence? I did, but for the Abyssal tribe, it has been far too long. Even if I were to try, there is likely nothing left of them to bring back. There has to be something we can do. Anything, even the smallest assistance. There is one thing, but it will be a dangerous and perilous journey. That won't be a problem. While purifying the ancient ocean of the Ancient One's corruption is outside of my current ability, I can lead you into the depths, to a sacred site of the Abyssal Elves. Somewhere new to see? I'm in. The Abyssal Elf civilization spanned the seas. There were many of them. What I mean is, the ancient adepts will seek out in great numbers. They will try to stop our descent. And once we reach the bottom, I will need to be defended as I purify the area. Will this disturb the Ancient One's slumber? It is a possibility, but I will be there to protect you. Then let's do this. For Renthalis. For Renthalis. It must be done. I wonder if we will be able to breathe further down. That is true. Renthalis may be gone, but the Abyssal tribe remains, long lost to the Ancient One Cthulhu. With Aqua's help, do your best to reclaim a small portion of the depths. Oh shit! Okay, here we go. I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, is that the end? I thought it was like a kind of a cliffhanger, but no, it's not over yet. Ancient Abyss, we're at war against freaking... I think Johnny Fish is just an ally. It might have just been a gag. I don't think that's like the final boss, but freaking Johnny Fish. We got the... What is this? Abyssal Heart? Oh, that's pretty cool, man. I like that cape. Pretty nice cape. It's very epic music, the final boss right here. Might as well do 2 battle. Invite Wanta, of course. Upgrade? Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. Interesting. That's nice. A lot of stuff to grind for. Alright. But yeah, as I was stating... okay, yeah. It's been a while since I used freaking Soul Weaver. But as I was saying, Nada... I was looking at the Reddit, and a lot of people had issues with her backstory. Like, I thought there was more, but from what we gathered, she basically just went against the... She became a Malurus because of her hatred against the champions, or not champions, the avatars. And that's primarily because of her being kind of born different, you know, like with her kind of like showing minor sociopathy and not being able to relate to people. And that's her whole drive, apparently. I thought there was more. I thought it was like... because there were time skips in the cutscene, so I thought something happened to change her viewpoint in life. And that was fast, damn. And yeah, with that being said, I thought there was a lot more, but I think that's really her backstory, that she just one day was like, hey, I hate the avatars, like you damned me to be born like this, to feel this way. If it's like that, then yeah, I really do think Nada's backstory is kind of stupid. But if there's more, if there's some context we're missing out on, I want that to be explored, if anything. And they very much can. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I mean, it's up to the devs, of course, because I mean, there's a lot of priorities, and I don't know if expanding more Nada's backstory is one of theirs. But I mean, you never know, man. I mean, they're reimagining book 3. They can very slightly tweak Champion of Avatars. I really don't think they have to tweak it as much, but still, why not? Just make Nada's backstory a lot more believable. But yeah, anyways, here we go. So we did 2 battle. The Dreamer's Abyss. This is where it gets confusing. I'm assuming, this better not be the boss fight. It's the big button, but I'm assuming the other buttons are... I don't know. This looks like the place. Yes, the Ancient One's presence here is not as strong as the surrounding depths. This will do. How can we help, Aquella? You've done so much already, clearing the way here, but it will take some time to draw upon my magic and purify the area. And while the Ancient One's grasp over this place is weaker, it is still powerful. He will not relinquish his hold so easily. Guess we're going to have to fight a bit more then. No complaints here. Hopefully it won't come to that. The Ancient One still slumbers, and I'll do my best not to disturb the rest. That rest. We shall stand ready, regardless. Right. We'll keep you safe, Aquella. Thank you. Now I'll begin preparations. Hold on. Nada, aren't you going to help? What's she doing? Gary Gordon and I have been fighting our way through all those corrupted adepts. Malos did whatever that was. I think I missed out on freaking... this is so dumb, man. I wish it would say like boss fight or something, because okay, I messed up. I probably should have done the previous ones first, but you know what? You can fill in the blanks, okay? Come on, you'll have time to research later. I'm a little busy. Is everything okay, Nada? Turns out, while we can technically breathe, the weight of the water is rather crushing. I've just been holding it up, you know, with magic. Oh no, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot about the water pressure. My people, the water elves, were adapted to the underwater depths. We don't have to worry about such things, and it completely slipped my mind. Maybe we should turn back. This was a bad idea. Oh no. If I got you hurt or worse, Gary Gordon, after everything you've done for me and my people, just get over it. Quickly, please. Thank you, Nada. And I'm sure we would have noticed the danger at some point, Aquella. Yes, you're right. I mean, I don't know, man. The water pressure I feel like at this point is just instantaneous. So as soon as Nada stops, just like helping us, like supporting the barrier, we just get instantly crushed. But sure, we have like a millisecond to react. Be careful on your way up. Don't surface too fast. Right, I apologize. I shall begin. Ooh, okay. We have Mialos fighting with us. Hey, Nada. Nada, I'm busy. I know, I wanted to apologize. You've been doing your part, and I just assumed you were hanging back and being lazy. So, I'm sorry for assuming. Doesn't bother me really. Thanks, Nada. Okay, I've got a connection. Hold on. Yes, it's definitely fighting back. The corruption won't let go so easily. Oh gosh, the tentacles. Get ready, everyone. To awaken. Be gone. Be gone from this place. Again and again. Oh gosh, Cthulhu Achul lives. Your time will pass. You cannot resist forever. Your power. It will be mine. Disperse the shade. Wanta Mialos. It's our turn now. You will be mine. Oh shit. Shade of Cthulhu. This feels like a very... I kind of like this, man. Kind of reminds me of some horror films. I feel like in any sort of medium, especially when it comes to like fantasy, I just really like this underwater abyssal lore. You know what I mean? Like in this game, I just find it so interesting with Cthulhu. And I mean, in the real world, I mean, isn't it like 70% or like a very high percentage of the world's ocean is like very is unexplored? So I mean, you don't know what's hiding down there, so there's a lot of mystery to that. And just looking at other franchises such as this DC, like Batman, Superman, stuff like that, I mean, Aquaman, I mean, you have there's a lot of people who see him as a joke, but I just find this Atlantean lore so fascinating. If you guys ever watch Young Justice, yeah, props to you. It's very interesting lore because there's just so much lore in Young Justice in regards to Atlantis. Like the fall of Atlantis was staged in order to gain more power of the world. Like there's a lot of stuff, and I just really love world building. I feel like that's what kind of drives me into like a lot of stories. DragonFable, One Piece. I just love world building, and even One Piece has a lot of like, without getting into spoilers, water, the ocean plays a crucial part into just the lore of One Piece itself. So yeah, just something just want to get off my chest. Ruthier, can we get Ruthier out here, man? What's he doing? Okay, I gotta wait, but Meowlos is helping out a bit. It's been a while. I'm looking at the DragonFable endgame guide. Okay, so now I have to use concentration. And okay, should be good. I don't think this guy hits for pretty hard, but it's fine, man. It's 4v1. I forgot to pull out Ruthier, damn, but it should be fine. Man, dude, I forgot how much fun Soul Weaver is. I'm almost out of mana though, so next turn I gotta do sync, and we shall see how much damage I'm doing. So for now, high immobility, but we got the team on our back. Like the damage is really evenly distributed, which is pretty nice. Oh, I see how Meowth works. So I can do 100% charge later on. Oh my gosh, I want to Fate. He's almost dead. But here we go. Sync. This should do a ton of damage. 540%. Here we go. Ugh. Aegis, go ham. Okay, that was like, what, 1500? Nice. Might as well do a bit of DOT. Okay, looking at Meowth's kit, I could do Blaster, but that consumes charge. I'm hoping for Heroic Blaster, which is 100% when I attack. 60%. So in like around 3 turns, I can just do 100. We should see how much that does, but that's granted if Meowth doesn't die. All right, perfect. Next turn, Meowth should be doing insane amount of damage. Slowly getting chipped, but we should be fine. Okay, at this point, I might as well... I'll do Soul Burst just for to do extra damage for Meowth, supporting him. This definitely feels like... I kind of like this. This is reminiscent to like Book 1. At the end of a lot of Book 1 sagas, there's like the Titanize fights. But of course, in Book 3, I feel like they kind of strayed away from that. And I kind of prefer this, I'll be honest. Just like the combined effort. Very cool to see. All right, man, let's do your job. Heroic Blaster, 100%. Fate Defying Blast. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, he's stunned. The thing is stunned. I'm gonna do Soul Annihilation. If anything, this will do a lot of damage. I don't know if it'll kill, but it depends on my teammates. Come on, man. You guys gotta pick up some slack. Fury, here we go. Okay, yeah, definitely. Should be dead. GG. Very interesting boss fight. I'm just gonna do this, why not? Not do much, because I want to finish it off in style. Actually, never mind. Meowth, okay. You just sweep it up. Perfect. Victory. Potential thumbnail? Still wanna slay Johnny Fish though. That guy deserves to die. It is done. The Ancient One no longer holds sway over this place. Impressive. How long will this last? Will Cthulhu be able to reclaim this area? He can try, but my people will defend it. I didn't choose this location at random. This is the entrance to an ancient temple, from amongst the oldest of our stories. It is said a creature of a massive size once made this its home. The Abyssal tribe received its blessing, and together they kept depths in balance. We'll make sure it's secure, and we'll see if there's anything we can uncover that can aid us in our battle against the Ancient One. We were happy to help. You would risk everything against such a powerful foe? What a curious question. I would, I will, and I do. If not me and my kind, then who else? I have the power to fight back against the Ancient One. I will not squander it. Oh my gosh, look at her. She's like casually mewing, just aura farming. She kind of deserves it. I see. We should get you back to the surface safely before Nada tires out. Don't mind me, just doing my thing. Hold on, there's one last thing I'd like to bring up while we're here. Really, you want to? It's important. From Talos' body, his remains. Would this be an appropriate place to lay them to rest? No, no way. I do not mean to assume elven rights, so I apologize if I caused offense. Yeah, also we ate like half his body. We turned him into fish stew, partially. So for his remains, sure, we can bury him here. But this seems as good as we're going to get. I still have to study them. And what are you going to learn? Really? What are you going to learn that's more than his dignity? I don't know. And that's why we can't just throw him away. I can't say I'm all too familiar with the exact methods of the Abyssal tribe's funerary customs, but I can try. Would we have to go back to get the body? We have it here. Inside lock and key. Perfect. The remains are secure. The remains are in stasis. Inside? Yes, of course. Nada. There's another problem. We don't know how corrupted his remains are. Aquila just cleansed this place. If you can bring Ramtalis out and Cthulhu, I don't know, possesses him, that would be a problem. How about this? If you bring the remains out, I'll examine them. If there's any risk of him becoming a conduit for the Ancient One, I'll return him to your care. If, on the other hand, I sense nothing amiss, then I'll see what I can do about a proper Water Elf send-off. It's worth a try, at the very least. This is your sacrifice to make, Nada, but I believe it is a worthy one. Fine, do it. Several hours later. To be continued! No time to rest. We got a shard, perfect. Okay, so I'm assuming... Okay, I kind of skipped these two, my bad. But I mean, I'm just gonna fill in the blanks. Malos does some cool shit in Abyssal Loot. Just for the sake of time... Oh, epilogue. Okay, I almost missed it. Yeah, for the sake of time, I'm gonna skip these because I do want to get into Ma'ar. Let's explore that area. I don't know how long that will be. But here we go. Epilogue. The epilogue to the epilogue. Well, please do not rush me. I must be certain. If there's anything I can learn about what happened to him, you know, you could just visit Aquila again if you want to learn more about Cthulhu. I'm sure the Water Elves have studied their foe, after all. It's not the same as a hands-on experience, and those adepts we fought on the way down didn't really leave anything behind. Speaking of hands-on, I thought you were busy stopping us all from being crushed. I was, but Lock and Key can do that too. Perfect. So you were just being lazy. It's hard work. I've earned a break. What were Lock and Key doing this whole time? Okay, they weren't helping whatsoever as well. Please, let us not fight amongst ourselves. We're not fighting. Malos, relax. Not yet, we're not. Aquila, how's the examination going? Just about finished. I must say, this is the first time I've seen an Abyssal Elf in person that has not been twisted. I mean, he was kind of twisted, but not physically, I guess. Burping. I've seen ancient paintings, carvings, what little we've recovered. Curious. Did you find something? No, nothing relevant. I can safely say, though, that his remains do not have any residual corruption from the Ancient One. Besides his biology, which is quite similar to that of Water Elves, I doubt there's anything for you to uncover, Nada. How unfortunate. Are you certain? Perhaps if I had some of my instruments, I could... I'm sure. Then let's give him a proper... whatever it is Water Elves do. Yeah, okay. You know, some legends say that certain members of the Abyssal tribe would carve up their remains and scatter them to the sea for the myriad of scavengers and tiny creatures to feed on. Such as us. We ate his lower torso. Just don't pull up that... don't pull up his whatever this is, skirt. Returning to the depths from the very height of existence. Go on, get chopping. Not quite what you had in mind? Far be it for me to oppose tradition. There are other rites too, of course. Many less grisly, mostly. However, how could you describe Ramtalis in life? You explained his story to me earlier, but what kind of person was he? Well, he certainly wasn't a hero. I concur. Despite all he did, I think he was trying his best to save his people. Nada, you knew him best. I suppose I did. He was obsessive. He wasn't great at expressing himself. He was a dreamer, but he also never gave up give up on those dreams, even if he got a bit too carried away. I think he always knew, at some level, that he never entirely escaped Cthulhu's clutches, tried to find some way to break free. Even if it meant pursuing the unobtainable, I can talk, he was a defier of fate. I think I understand. His dream for his people must have been his driving force. That dream, then, became twisted by Cthulhu's influence. I want to believe that his dreams was for his people and his family. Let that be his legacy. Then I shall release him into the water whence he came. There he may watch over this temple, the start of the reclamation of the abyssal depths. That sounds good to me. Beautiful. Sure. A fitting end. Then I shall begin. It will be quick. Twelve FPS. So sad, man. But nothing can beat Tom X's death. I'm sorry. That was a true sacrifice. That was like the Tony Stark sacrifice of this game, kind of. May you all watch over our endeavors, Ramtalas. Well done, Aquala. Thank you. It feels good to close that chapter. I'm glad I could help. Now, shall we return to the locker? I can prepare some seaweed sandwiches if you like. Okay. What's wrong with that, dude? Is there something wrong, Nada? ... Nada? I didn't want to breathe him in. That would have been really weird. I'm surprised it didn't cross your mind. Kind of reminds me of the scene from The Big Lebowski, if you know, you know, towards Act 3. Damn. Did you really have to say that? It's a valid concern. Do not worry. I sent his water along a current to the outer boundaries of the temple. There was never any risk of disrespect. If you already ate part of his body, I don't care if that's my headcanon, because we ate literally fish stew after he died. So, okay. Thank you, Aquala. Now, I think it really is about time for us to get going. Pressure barrier integrity is dropping. Ascension is suggested. Right you are. A seaweed sandwich sounds delightful after all of this. Let's go then. ... If not me and my kind, then who else? Okay. Shadow Dream. This is such an amazing soundtrack to finish this saga off on. Like, we finished Champion of Avatars, but this is like the direct conclusion. What makes a hero? Ramtalos' mask. We got that as a resource. Nice. Alright, so that's the end, right? There's nothing more. It feels so weird for it to just end Champion of Avatars, because it definitely felt so long, man. Wasn't that like what, six parts, 6 to 7 parts just in total? Damn, dude, that was really something. I gotta take some time to process this, because it's finally over. This is like after finishing like a show or season. I forgot, I think there's actually a term for this, but like you just hit like a void, you know, like after finishing like a finale of like a very good show, it just dawns on you that it's over. It's like, yeah, I mean, granted, some of these characters we'll see later on, but for now, like we probably won't see them for at least like probably several years, unless they pop up, of course, at the end of book 3. But they're not going to be the main focus, and it definitely feels like a journey. Damn. But yeah, with that being said, smooth transition. We're going into Ma'ar. Why not? It's gonna make some time. I've been recording for 41 minutes. We might do a bit of Ma'ar just to end off the video, and then finish it off later on this Friday, as well as probably some more side quests. We shall see. Maybe some more goofy, lighthearted ones, just to get into the feeling of Frostvale. But yeah, anyways, here we go. Ma'ar is a smoldering, smoking mass of rock, and glass that lies in the middle of the sea between two land masses. The five sisters stand tall over glittering plains of obsidian glass and belch fire and smoke into the reddened skies every century or so. This is the main story. Damn. We'll do this eventually, I guess, because as you can see, it's in the main story. We haven't even been to the gala yet, so we'll save this for some time, I guess. Rather unfortunate, but for now, we might as well help Ash with his mom. Yeah. So there's another story. Hopefully we can do this. Mother's Day. Sure. This is also in the DragonFable checklist. Why not? Let's do this one. But yeah, we'll visit Mar eventually, I guess. Because it is Mother's Day. Time is relative. I mean, you could be watching this on Mother's Day, but sure. Smooth transition from the Malures, Defiers of Fate, to helping Ash with his mom. Here we go. Hey Ash, you called for me? Gary Gordonson, yes. Thank you for coming so quickly. A low-class necromancer has appeared in Greengard Forest, and he appears to be raising an army. Normally, I would handle something as simple as this by myself, but since it is Mother's Day, I can say mother, I am trying to get back home as soon as possible. Would you mind lending me a hand? Sure thing. Let's go kick some necro butt. Here we go. Owanta Fate is also still on my team. She is just tagging along one last time. Look at this dynamic duo. Annihilation and attack. Really gonna miss Owanta. Damn, mommy survives. Okay. But yeah, man, really, man, I need time to process this still. Like, it's been, gosh, man, I don't think this, when it comes to just my personal favorite stories, this is definitely up there. Just the Champion of Avatars overall felt very long, but at the same time, I liked it. Like, a lot of cutscenes, but I'm playing this game primarily for the story. Like, the gameplay is fun, somewhat repetitive, depending on especially in book 1, but nevertheless, really am enjoying this. Really did enjoy this overall. Directly after book 3, like after I finish book 3, I'm definitely gonna make like my top 5 favorite sagas. It's gonna be extremely biased because of my opinions and perspective. I'll try to explain why they're my favorite sagas, but I'll definitely make that because I mean, yeah, that's very much needed, I feel like. But a very easy quest. This might be a very short video, depending on, I mean, so probably over 30 minutes given the cutscenes. Still wish I could have fought Johnny Fish, but nevertheless, we got Necromancer Dave. What up, man? Might as well just freaking obliterate this guy. Just yeah, send him back to his maker. All right, here we go. I could slash, but I want to finish this guy off in style. Rest in peace, Dave. You freaking piece of crap. You deserve this, especially on Mother's Day. What the heck, man? What are you thinking? There we go. All done. Ow! Why did you guys attack me? You were trying to attack Falconreach with your undead army. Undead army? That was a search party. I lost my mummy. Your mummy is dead. I killed her with Wanta. Oh, come on. It is Mother's Day after all. I'm just trying to celebrate today like everyone else. Oh, we are truly sorry. Uh-oh. Whoops. Is that your mummy over there? Oh gosh. Yes, that's her. Thank you so much, Archknight Ash. We already found her like this. Yeah, I want to say that. You know me? Yep. Well, I must be going. Thanks for finding my mummy. This really is so cheesy. Oh, yeah, who wrote this? I wonder. Son Robin. Thanks for your help, Gary Gordonson. Would you like to visit my mom with me? No. You know what? Out of curiosity, sure. Yeah, I'd be happy to. Awesome. Just let me make myself more presentable real quick. Ash's mom. Ash, my handsome boy. I'm so happy you're here. I brought a friend too. What up? Hello, Mrs. Dragonblade. Gary Gordonson, I'm a huge fan. Come in, come in. You know, Ash always wanted to be a hero like you. He worked so hard and he finally made it. I've never been more proud. Thanks, Mom. I couldn't have done it without your and Dad's support. I got you these. Thank you for everything that you've done for me. For everything you have done to help my dreams come true. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Oh, Ash, that's all a mother wants to hear. Thank you. I'm your new daddy. I'm like, damn, I have no parents. My parents weren't programmed into this game. You must be starving after a long day's work. Let's get you two some food. Now, Ash, when am I going to meet this princess of yours? Oh, the one that he kidnapped and tortured? Like, unintentionally, but still. Mom, happy Mother's Day from the DF team. Happy Mother's Day. Yep. Yeah, if any mothers are watching this, I feel like very unlikely, but if you're a mother watching this, then happy Mother's Day to you. Just take a moment to appreciate you being a mom, all your sacrifices, even though I'm recording this on December 7th, and when is Mother's Day? Like what, May 10th? Pretty early. Like it's a whole different season, but yeah, happy day. Yes. But yeah, that's pretty much the video, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want more. And really excited for Frostville. I know it ramps up in difficulty later on, but I am more set now than I've been like last year. Like I've become more stronger. I've gone through a lot of character arcs, and I've been saying this a lot, but I really do want to get at least one pay to play class just to try it out. And I might as well, dude. Like I've been playing this game for so long. I've really enjoyed it, and I do want to kind of like support this company because it is an indie company if you think about it. Support them by just spending like what, $20. But yeah, it's the video, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Peace.